The Xiao continent, a land of breathtaking beauty and ancient magic. It pulsed with the lifeblood of powerful cultivators and mythical beasts. Towering mountains pierced the heavens, vast forests whispered with forgotten secrets. At the heart of this vibrant continent stood the HunDun sanctuary. For millennia, the HunDun sanctuary stood as a beacon of knowledge and power. It was a venerated institution. It cultivated countless legendary heroes and formidable cultivators. Its name resonated throughout the lands. It instilled awe and respect in the hearts of all. Generations of skilled warriors and powerful mages trained within its sacred halls. They honed their skills to perfection. They defended the continent from threats unimaginable. The sanctuary's influence was undeniable. Its legacy was etched into the very fabric of the Xiao continent. However, time, as it often does, brought change. The HunDun sanctuary faced tumultuous times. A period of decline cast a shadow over its once glorious gates. Its power waned. The once bustling halls fell silent. Yet, embers of its former glory still flickered. Hope remained. The legend of the HunDun sanctuary refused to be extinguished. In a remote corner of the Xiao continent, nestled amidst rolling hills and sparkling streams, lay the small aristocratic family estate of the Xiao clan. It was here that a young man named Xiao harbored a grand dream. He yearned to join the legendary HunDun sanctuary. Xiao wasn't born with exceptional talent. He trained relentlessly, pushing his limits. He possessed an unyielding spirit and an insatiable thirst for knowledge. This dedication set him apart. It fueled his ambition. Fate, it seemed, had other plans for Xiao. He discovered an ancient family heirloom, a mystical artifact known as the Insight System. This system was no ordinary tool. It possessed the power to unlock hidden potential. It granted its user extraordinary perception and analytical abilities. The Insight System resonated with Xiao unwavering determination. It began to awaken within him a power he never knew he possessed. As he delved deeper into the system's secrets, he realized its true potential. It was his key. He would unlock the gates of the HunDun sanctuary. The day arrived. The day that held the promise of fulfilling Xiao lifelong dream, the day he would journey to the HunDun sanctuary. Anticipation crackled in the air. It was electric. Xiao could feel his heart pounding in his chest. He stood at the foot of the mountain. The HunDun sanctuary loomed above him. It was an imposing fortress of ancient stone and powerful enchantments. It seemed to pierce the heavens. News of the sanctuary's declining power spread throughout the land. It reached Xiao secluded home, yet the sight before him was anything but diminished. The sheer scale of the sanctuary stole his breath. Its legacy echoed in every stone. He joined a throng of hopefuls. They came from every corner of the Xiao continent. They all shared the same dream, to gain entry into the legendary HunDun sanctuary. Each aspirant possessed extraordinary talents. They exuded an aura of confidence and power. Xiao, despite his rigorous training, felt a flicker of doubt. Could he truly compete on this grand stage? The air buzzed with anticipation and nervous whispers. Stories of the HunDun sanctuary's recruitment trials were legendary. The most daunting challenge was the HunDun bell. This ancient artifact stood as the ultimate test. Only those deemed worthy could elicit its sound. Legends spoke of the bell's mystical origins. It was said to be a gift from the heavens. It possessed the power to discern one's true potential. Its sound could shake the very foundations of the world. Over generations, the legend of the HunDun bell grew. It transformed into a symbol of the sanctuary itself. To ring the bell was not merely a test of strength, but a test of spirit. It required unwavering resolve. It required a purity of purpose. Xiao, caught in the current of eager aspirants, felt the weight of the bell's legend pressing down on him. He knew that his journey had just begun. The true challenge awaited him. He was determined to prove himself worthy. Section 5. Trials and Tribulations. The first stage commences. The first stage of the trials began. Aspirants were divided into groups. They faced a series of grueling challenges. These tests were designed to push them to their absolute limits. Each challenge was a crucible. It separated the exceptional from the merely skilled. Xiao Yun watched as his fellow aspirants showcased their abilities. There were displays of raw power, breathtaking agility and mastery over the elements. He felt a surge of doubt. His own strengths seemed insignificant in comparison. His turn came. He steeled himself, drawing upon the lessons of the insight system. The system whispered guidance. It helped him anticipate his opponent's moves, exploit their weaknesses, and unleash his full potential. Through cunning and strategy, Xiao Yun navigated the initial trials. His victory was not a display of brute force, but a testament to his honed intellect and strategic mind, a testament to the power of the insight system. Section 6. The Insight Awakens. Deciphering the Ancient Riddles. The first stage concluded. Xiao Yun, along with a handful of other successful aspirants, progressed to the next challenge. The air crackled with anticipation. A new test awaited them. This test was shrouded in mystery. Before them stood a towering wall. It was inscribed with ancient runes and cryptic symbols. This was no ordinary wall. It was a test of knowledge, of wisdom, and of one's ability to decipher the secrets of the ancients. Whispers rippled through the remaining aspirants. Many were baffled by the mysterious inscriptions. Doubt and uncertainty clouded their faces. But for Xiao Yun, this challenge resonated with a familiar hum. The insight system, dormant until this moment, sprang to life. It pulsed with vibrant energy. It whispered forgotten knowledge into his mind. Xiao Yun's eyes widened in realization. The runes, once indecipherable, began to make sense. Section 7. Resonance of the Soul, facing the HunDun Bell. The final test loomed before him, the legendary HunDun Bell. Xiao Yun stood in the heart of the sanctuary's courtyard. He was alone. Aspirants who had successfully navigated previous trials had faltered. They failed to evoke the bell's ancient song. He looked up at the towering structure. Its bronze surface gleamed under the midday sun. It was a testament to countless generations past. This was a moment he had envisioned since childhood, the culmination of years of relentless training and unwavering belief. He could feel the weight of expectation, not just his own, but the hopes of those who had fallen before him. He was a beacon of hope. He represented the potential for the HunDun sanctuary to rise once more. Taking a deep breath, Xiao Yun reached out. He placed his hand upon the cool, smooth surface of the HunDun Bell. He closed his eyes, reaching deep within himself. He searched for the strength, the resonance that would awaken the sleeping giant. Section 8, a triumphant echo, breaking the silence of the bell. Silence hung heavy in the air. The courtyard held its breath. Xiao Yun poured every ounce of his being, every shred of his will, into the HunDun Bell. He felt resistance. It was an ancient force pushing back against him. It tested his resolve. His mind raced. He recalled the teachings of the insight system, the lessons learned, the battles fought, and the sacrifices made. His grip tightened on the bell. He refused to yield. Then a tremor. A vibration ran through the bell. It resonated deep within Xiao Yun's bones. He pushed harder. He channeled his determination, his ambition, his very essence into the heart of the bell. A sound, first a low hum, then a resounding boom that echoed throughout the entire sanctuary. The HunDun Bell sang. Its voice was deep and resonant. It was a sound that spoke of ages long past. It was a sound that heralded a new beginning. Section 9. A new chapter unfolds, entering the HunDun sanctuary. The sound of the HunDun Bell reverberated through the air. It washed over the sanctuary like a cleansing wave. As the echoes faded, a profound silence descended upon the courtyard. But it was not the silence of defeat. It was the silence of awe. Xiao Yun stood bathed in the golden light emanating from the bell. His heart pounded in his chest. It was a symphony of relief and elation. He had done it. He had awakened the HunDun Bell. As the light subsided, the massive gates of the HunDun sanctuary, long shut to new recruits, groaned open, an invitation, a welcome. Stepping across the threshold, Xiao felt a surge of anticipation. He entered a world of ancient knowledge and boundless potential. It was a world he had only dared to dream of. He was no longer a hopeful aspirant, but a student of the HunDun sanctuary. His journey was far from over. It had just begun. Section 10. Legacy and Hope. The future of HunDun Sanctuary. News of the HunDun Bell's awakening spread like wildfire across the Xiao continent. The once dormant heart of the sanctuary pulsed with renewed life. Hope, which had dwindled for generations, was rekindled. Xiao, the young man who had dared to dream, became a symbol of the sanctuary's revitalized spirit. His determination, his unwavering belief in himself, served as an inspiration to others. The HunDun sanctuary, though marked by the passage of time, still held within its walls the legacy of countless generations. It was a treasure trove of knowledge waiting to be rediscovered. With a new generation of students eager to learn and masters dedicated to teaching, the future of the HunDun sanctuary seemed brighter than it had in centuries. Xiao journey was just beginning. He carried with him the hopes of a continent. He was a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit, a beacon of hope in a world yearning for change. The HunDun sanctuary was rising, and Xiao would be a part of its glorious next chapter.